Well, looking back, I had a tumor since about age 8. I always found it hard to read and write and everything at school. So I had to go to a specialist to learn to write. And basically, when my heart rate went up, I also become so shaky that I could barely pick up a piece of paper. It was quite a challenge because I just thought I was fine who I was. And even when I played golf tournaments, I'd find that I struggle with putting towards the end of the tournament when the pressure started coming on. And even when I didn't feel any pressure, I would still be shaking. And when I went to university, I started to really struggle to concentrate. I basically sit in the whole lecture and I couldn't remember anything that happened in it. So at that time I just thought I had ADD or something like that. But it didn't make sense since I did so well at high school. And that started to transform into drastic mood swings. My mood changed a lot. One moment I'd be really happy and the next moment I'd be very angry and aggressive, which was quite scary for me. And I'd get to a stage where I couldn't stay awake anymore. I'd literally every night not be able to make it to bed without falling asleep on the couch first. Then, on the 3rd of April last year, I was playing a tournament at Sun City, and halfway through the first round, I got hit by a golf ball on the inner right thigh. The bruise stayed for about a month and stretched to about 30 centimeters in diameter. And the fact that it wasn't going down or going away is what ultimately led to me going to the doctors. And they soon found out that my platelet count was very low and my liver was not functioning properly, which didn't make any sense since I've never been drunk in my life. And my spleen was enlarged, which led to me being tested for cancer. And after a month of the process of being tested, they eventually found copper rings on my eyes, known as Kaiser-Fleischer rings, which ultimately led to my diagnosis of worsened disease. Yeah, I think it was a freak accident, but in the same way it was a miracle. Because my GP says that if I didn't get hit by a golf ball and I didn't go in for it, 3 months later my liver would have failed.
Sure.
So, just in the nick of time. So I started on the 20th of September in 2017, and I basically regressed substantially from September to Christmas time. I started losing my motor functions, so I couldn't hold a cup of water without completely spilling all over myself. I couldn't walk without looking as if I was completely drunk. And eventually I just had to basically give up and just stay in bed. And And eventually I got to a stage where I couldn't get my voice box to work that well. So it was just like, it became mute and disabled. So around Christmas time, I watched a movie called The Shack. I felt very alone because nobody around me knew what I was going through. I felt claustrophobic with myself, and I was trapped in my own body. I found it hard to express how I was feeling, and I feel like The Shack, it inspired me to let God and Jesus back into my life. I felt very angry. I felt like, why can this be done to me? But I decided to let them take over and give up control. And that's when I started to get tiny miracles coming back. When I went to the doctors in March, they told me that I'm basically going to struggle to walk straight and have any sort of hand-eye coordination until 2019. So they basically told me I should just give up on playing golf for the year and try to get better. But I already decided at that point that I can't keep going on like this, and I thought that my mind is stronger than the disease. So I got into the gym and I worked as hard as I could for 3 months. I lost 28 kilograms in 3 months, and by the next time I saw a doctor, he said that I improved 6 months worth in 6 weeks. I've always been a person who, when someone tells me I can't do something, I like to prove people wrong. And that's what I've done. My balance has deteriorated a lot, and my strength has gone down a lot. So I've been working very hard on doing exercises standing on one leg, balancing on yoga balls, which I can now kneel on a yoga ball for 2 minutes straight.
Oh, cool.
I've decided that there's no limits to how the body works, and you can find new pathways to your brain. I like to picture like the top of my brain is cut off certain parts of the maze, but there's more than one exit. So it just took me a while to find that exit.
Okay.
And now I'm getting back there very slowly, but surely. Basically, I've struggled to get occupational therapy in this country. So I eventually took matters into my own hands. So I've decided to buy a box of marbles, and I'd practice like picking up the marbles with each finger, like on each hand, which basically through that I've managed to get hand-eye coordination back. I had to teach myself how to write the alphabet again. It's basically like I had to be a child again. And my best occupational therapy was just playing lots of rounds of golf. So I find that golf is a pretty good gym. test your mental strength, your thinking, and even your strength and your hand-eye coordination. My average drive for my diagnosis was 310 meters. Then when I returned, I couldn't hit my driver further than 190 meters. And now, last week I hit around 285 meters.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
it's coming back slowly. I've found that the swing is fine. It just, the initial takeaway from the ball is kind of jerky. Because in worsened disease there's something called dystonia, which basically is like involuntary hand movements. And this is the biggest problem with short game especially, is that when you're tripping you're trying to go slowly. And you get these fast little twitches sometimes. It's going to throw you off. Okay, so with my padding I've switched from a blade paddle to a mallet paddle, just to distribute the mass over a larger area, which will make the cover more stable through the hitting zone. I've also gone to a jumbo grip, and I've changed to the claw grip to basically isolate each hand. So I'm basically brushing the ball instead of hitting the ball. Yeah, I definitely did, because a big area I was looking at going into was golf club design. And I basically sort of use that knowledge to work out where the mass and everything is going to help me with getting the club head to be more stable and to take the shaking out of my hands. So I find that now I'm actually closer to my dreams I ever was. And this is why I know that God's plan was in motion for me the whole time. I feel that my ultimate goal is always to help charities and give back. And I needed to get onto a PGA Tour, a European Tour to do it. Now I feel that my handicap is down to a 7.2 again, which means at this stage I'm going to be a scratch by the end of the year. And my goal is to go to Q school next year, March. And if that doesn't work, then I'm going to turn pro next year. And I'll start playing my way to the IGT Big Easy Tour. Eventually I want to be on a big enough stage to raise awareness for worsened disease. And I'm also going to be launching my own charity next year, called Raise of Hope, which is to help people with worsened disease and to raise awareness for it. Yes, they've been very helpful. I'd really like to thank Francois Swart for helping me. He's given me a lot of courage to go out there every Saturday, play in the members' comps, meeting a lot of wonderful people here, and basically every day I get someone saying they're going to help me with my charity or help sponsor me for Q school. Since my diagnosis, I've played in the in the Young Professional Club Champs at Oak Park. And I was playing up a 16 handicap at the time. And I shot 89-87, which led to me winning the C division for the Young Professional Club Champs.
Sure. Amazing.
And it was very nice to actually start achieving something, because it's been a while. And so I know all my hard work's paid off. I'm treating it with GNT, dihydrochloride, which is the new alternative to penicillamine. Basically, this is safer and it doesn't cause as much of a drawback in your symptoms when you initially start taking it. The problem though with medication for Wilson's disease is that the current cost is $200 for one pill, which I take 200 pills a month, and that equates to $480,000 a year. So basically I'm trying to raise awareness for this disease, and that's why I'm starting my charity, because there are a lot of people out there dying because they simply can't afford the medication. And I luckily get them on for free as they trialed it on me. But there are not many as fortunate, especially in first world countries such as the USA. I view my diagnosis as a real blessing. I feel like it has sort of made me human. You know that any day anything can happen to you, and you need to live every day to the fullest. I've basically tried my best to work through everything that's happened, and I definitely feel like I'm on the other side of the worst of it now. So Wilson's disease also saved my life because I had an MRI done, which I wouldn't have had normally, and in this MRI they found a brain tumor which is currently the size of a golf ball. If they didn't find this now, it would have killed me in about 10 or 20 years time. It is likely non-malignant at the moment, and I'll be having it removed on the 11th of September.